How's your spirit? I hope you can hear me okay, because I don't know how to relay between these headphones and this thing works. Um, but I got up this morning and I went on my walk and talk with God. We do chat and shit. Told me to talk to you about my fracturing story. Um, Something I'm absolutely not ashamed of. I think some of you will recognize it, and according to spirit, some of you will also experience it. Possibly a lot of you. A lot of you. I don't have the capacity to share this to you, so hopefully you all will wake up and check in soon this Mother's Day morning. If not, I will release it as soon as I'm done. But it's not really about Mother's Day. Sort of it is. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers. Happy Mother's Day to Mother. She flipped me on. You have no idea what y'all done did. Pretty soon there's like this new going to be a way to keep a lid on it. The earth is, I think, fracturing. I think the earth is fracturing. I don't know if it's the result of fracking, too many people, or something like that. But I want to tell you about what happened to me. I told you about the story of my cousin Demarco was passing and this flower was a split then. In this way to me there was like a split, like that. Ding. And that's when I first saw my ancestors, welcoming him.
I am the storm.
You understand? They were, he was off to the side still, but they were welcoming him. My ancestors. I don't know about all that other stuff. People was like, come on, come on. And then 2020 is when I fractured. Like, if you've ever had a rock hit your windshield and it just causes that little line. And then over time, through moisture, heat, whatever it is, it does. That was it. So in 2020, it was like someone dropped a landmine in my spirit. His name was Daniel. I'd had wonderful, wonderful summer with my sons, despite devilish auntie. I knew that was the last time I was gonna see her. So I knew what she was gonna do. It didn't matter. It's so funny. Like, on stage to my house from time to time. And this particular day, I thought I had put it out, but the spirit kept it going. Spirit was like, "Oh no, Pippin, no, no, no. We're gonna need all of this cleansing energy up here." I was like, "Oh shit, spirit, no, no, no." And I told her, I was like, "You know what? Just leave the shit behind you. Don't bring that this way. It's all masculine. You know what I'm saying?" Um, with the all she got here, she would all uh, dark saying energy on me and shit. I don't know if it existed. Like my trying to pause that very good. Okay. But anyway, like she chose me quickly. She was on everybody for being happy. She was so fucking miserable. But we got rid of her and had a good time together for a while. And then my babe went to the military. Well, my babe went back to do his thing and get ready to join the military. And on his birthday, Daniel Gruber became part of my life. I don't know what it was. It seemed nice enough at first. It didn't take too long for me to recognize that something was different about him. He always wanted to tell me the worst things about his childhood and see what I would say. You know, I just kept telling him, I can't hate you for being a kid. I think he told me a story once about an animal he traumatized. I was not surprised. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he just came here to kill me. I mean, I don't think he had any positive intentions towards me or my son, to be honest. I think that by the time he got here, he hated us already. Hey, thank you very much. Before you start the labor of your work, you giving birth to something? Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to understand it. I want to what's the labor of your work? It's just one of those classes again. You got another test you take. You got what had happened for the first 30 minutes to hour of me working. um, I mean that's a good time to get your paperwork done, to practice a new move or something. I mean, clinical psychology. Isn't that where you have to wait? Clinicals is where you go, right? You go. For us, it was practicals, but like clinicals is where you go and deal with somebody. Oh Jesus! Ooh. I mean, not. Never mind. I didn't mean it that way. That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice. Blame it on the strain. I'm up early. So wait, what's the difference between because you're in a hospital, I guess if you got a patient, and then clinicals, you'll be in either like a someone's space. Are you a private clinician? You said that before, didn't you? Maybe it's me. I'm not a fan of psychology. Every psychology class I had, I said it. My psychology teachers were probably really freaking irritated with me about it because I just always be like, really? Really? You want me to listen to theories based off of old dead white men who did terrible things to their wives and children to get their research done, and then oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, the fuck they did to us? Th- that's who you want me to believe got my best mental? I don't think so. No, sorry, Bob. Which is why I think it's very easy for them to understand fracturing someone and do it repeatedly. What they don't know how to do is put someone back together again. But I do. I'm like Humpty Dumpty out this bitch. Like everyone had a version of me that they wanted to pull out of me. I want you to be this. I want you to be this. But no one ever said it out loud. They just tried to pull the energy out of me by saying crazy shit to me or saying the things to pull that energy out of me. And at one point, JP was like, no, the fuck you won't. Because that's when she was created. It's more like my mother, like the universal energy uh, of us. Just kind of shut out everybody and everything and sent me spiritually spiraling into other beings, so to speak. It was like uh, J Pong until I found my way back to me. Um, Good morning. And that was in whole or in well, like instead, if you've ever watched this show Undone, um, season 2 at the end, it's kind of like that. It's like I didn't. It's more like a tether. Like you ever played tetherball? You got to be old enough and kind of tall to play tetherball. But anyway, you played tetherball, so you should have played tetherball. You probably dominated it. You're probably that mean kid who slapped the shit out of the tetherball on the little people. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway, um, it was kind of like that. It was like I was steadfast in this spot, but my brain was playing tetherball with realities. Like, where are we? Which one is the right one? And it would just like ping and go back and come out and ping and go back and come out. And just recently, I realized when I was walking to the store that it's gotten much better because it used to be like ping and I would be in a state of unraveling or um, tethering, which literally like was just like my brain just hanging on to that one tether until reality snapped back. You know what I'm saying? And then that tether would return to me. But like this one little string at a time, so to speak. Um, then last night or the other night when I was walking back, it's like they were all there again, though. Like my spiritual identities, the shadows of me were simply shadows of me. They had taken a back seat and they're like, all right, she Gucci. She got it again. Like, you know, but don't come fucking around out here. Cause it's like I said, it was like a grenade dropped into happiness, you know. Like my sons and I created this like little love bubble before they left, or before Natalie left, and then he came in and he was menacing. And anything I said, especially about my relationship with their father and how I felt about him, he was always. "Ugh." And then when my son was like, I hate my father, I didn't even have a chance to be like, hold on, this motherfucker. No, you don't. I will punch you in your motherfucking face. And from then on, it was a war. Do you understand me? It was calculated as shit. I remember being out here, and this is an entire year later now, I remember being out here and watching him watch me move my things around as I would be eating or drinking when I was live streaming. He thought it had something to do with my voodoo, so to speak. Like, I'm like, bro, it's just me trying to keep my memory because you tried to kill me, you son of a bitch. You're along with some other people. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, his mother, she was, that's when it really got really bad. Like, to send my son home, take his ass, come get him. But how you gonna tell me that when I didn't even know you would put him out at a goddamn gas station? He had to walk home. You treated him like shit. You put the venom in him. And then you set him loose on the motherfucking world. He landed on me. And then because I'm happy and live and shit after the little monster truck. No fucking way. No fucking way. People are strange. I had said something about, oh, she kept telling me about all these celebrities and things that she worked with and whatnot. And I was like, that's great. That's not my thing. Because, like I said, down the Atlanta way, man, it's not about who you are, it's about who you know and clout and shit. This is really gross. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I say all that to say one particular evening, we were going to a rally for Laura Connor. We're there for a while. And he's talking, and I'm telling him, hey, I need to go. I'm fading. I'm trying to say, let's go. I need to leave. He's not listening. So eventually, I get in the driver's seat. I'm not sure. Oh, I was in the passenger seat because I was there at the event. I was, speaking to people in the community and so on and so forth. I think that's what he realized. Like, for lack of a better word, he was going to have to use brute force to kill me. Unless something else came up, because people recognize me already. Like, say, let's just say the police sicked him on me after they saw me in Memphis, right? They always use family, and I don't care how deep they've got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like they would, wherever they can get, wherever they think the weakest link is, that's where they gonna go, right? So let's just say after seeing me in Memphis, or nope, the rally here, the George Floyd event. Is the George Floyd event when they were like, oh shit, we got a problem on our hands. And then by the time that Carlos Ingram Lopez is killed here, um, we're on a different tier. Because that's twice now you've seen me in Tucson, and you know they don't want me to they need me to disappear, right? Her voice is too big. She's too loud. She's a nuisance. She's a problem. That's why I didn't get to speak at the BLM rally, but I spoke to Fox News. I spoke to Fox News at the George Floyd event and at the BLM rally, right? I looked directly into that camera while looking at that young man behind it, and I told him, I'm talking about you too, dude. Don't give a damn about none of y'all It will let this shit fall around right into the ground. We have to. You're the one who's going to have to rebuild. Nobody else. That's when this world became a battlefield, and y'all just didn't even recognize it, honey. It changed up the game. They recognized that there were people out here who could tell the truth to these children and make them move differently. Make them put their own business first. Okay. Hi, Daisy. Yeah, it's one of those things. So you gotta get someone in it. You know what I'm saying? So you work your way out. It's not my siblings or my father. My father's military. My siblings, I don't trust them for shit. They know it. So they wouldn't even try to. They gonna try to hustle your ass though. Ta-da. um, I don't have extended family, so to speak. So you got to go to my children. The eldest and I is too far removed. The youngest, I said, government dude, if I ain't never birthed one before, so it's that middle one, most likely, or so people believe. Tricky, tricky, tricky. He thought he'd won, that he had boxed me in when I died. I came back here, and he had, excuse me, and I chose to stay here. No, he thought he'd box me in when I was sick and I was dying, right? Because I chose him over my son to stay with me. But he had me mistaken. I just didn't care anymore. It was about saving my life. And I would do that whatever I would have to. And so that's what I did. I stayed here, and I kept myself alive. We they called that was it. He called EMS again. It was always like this day missing. He left me here to die. After that, John broke 2:22. John keeps walking by. I've seen John twice today. Anyhow, um, it's as if someone wanted me to forget a year and a day. And now, well, it's too late. I remember the year and the day. I remember all of it. Like someone tried to wipe my memory clean, but it was all a dream. It was more like they fractured it. They just something about my mitochondrial DNA. Um, but it was more like I split, like your car window in a crash. You know, I remember that we were leaving that rally that I was speaking about earlier, and he asked me if I wanted to commit suicide. I looked at him surprised. In a brief moment, I thought about it. That's when I knew it. He wanted me to do it. He wanted me to kill both of us. So I was like, ain't no fucking way in hell. I pulled that damn car over to the side. I got out. I started walking my ass the other direction. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but I get the fuck up out of here. Fuck you, fuck this car, fuck all of this shit. You got the wrong motherfucking woosah the Jesus. By then I had already been on Twitter discussing what it was like to be in the hospital and thinking about it, what it was like to be poor. You see, the most underhanded shit in the world is for other disabled people to use their disabilities against one another. Unpack Your Black was never about unpacking any specific person's, unpacking the things that were keeping you from seeing people for people. I literally spoke that 5 minutes straight from the top of my head. And I said brown instead of black because it really doesn't matter. And in this city, they needed to hear that. You don't understand that here. There's a predominant culture. It's not white people. So they move differently. And it's unsettling, uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like there's a culture, an unwritten, understood that no one's told you about. Then, growing up military, I've always understood that. I've always recognized that and had to figure it out so I could stay alive. You know what I mean? It's just, we're not that far removed from the crimes of ancestry that we can pretend as if they don't exist and aren't affecting all of us. That's the thing. They're affecting all of us so rapidly. Something's happening. Like a shit ton of people are fractured. What did I do? I laid out pieces of my life everywhere. But you see, I had always done it, so it was always there. You understand? Oh, since at least the inception of Facebook, I put a piece of me here, piece of me there, piece of me there, and there. And so it was like following a tether back to me. It hurts to see it done to other people. I think I'd rather see someone waterboarded than have their brain. That could be it though. Oh my gosh, my battery's gonna die, and I don't know that I'm gonna be able to charge it again soon. So I'll say this: um, that could be it. You aim for my head, you should aim for my heart. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's Mother's Day. Things remain to be seen.